Hello! I am Rio Dragon, if you're watching YouTube, Rio Dragoon, if you're watching Twitch. And we're about to get started with some more Mass Effect Andromeda. Andromeda. No. There we go. That's better. Let me turn down the game audio a little, just so it's not blasting out my eardrums. The frick is the noise gate doing? A lot of stuff coming in through the mic for some reason. Filters. Hello? 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 Attack. Attack the noise. Gate the noise. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Right. Back to Andromeda. Did an autosave after my manual save? Okay. I was probably still talking after I saved or something like that. Manual save. Adjust my microphone. There. No. Yes? Okay. Man, this is a loading screen. Hello? Loading bar, can you move a little faster? Is it even using the right microphone? Let's see. Properties. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I was going to do, like, side quests here so we could leave it forever. We've loaded in some new stuff. Looks all getting built up and stuff. Oh, look, there's even, like, little pods of people coming in. That's good. That's nice. That's neat, actually. Why is this person drunk? Hello? Cannot talk to the drunk person. Okay. Ship? You didn't drop off anything. You didn't do anything. You just landed and took back off. About as effective as Tuxedo Mask in Sailor Moon. I threw a rose to distract the enemy. My job here is done. Ha ha! How do I get to that fluoride? Oh. I forgot jetpacks exist. It's been a few days since I played this, okay? Nobody judge me. I'm just a poor boy, nobody judge me. I'm just a poor boy and I'm streaming.
Radiation levels normal.
Okay. So, how is your week, Levi, if you're still here? How's it been? How's your weekend gone? I see you watched the Super Bowl where the one team trounced the other team really, really badly. Let the record show that I was rooting for the winning team the entire time. Shady Tom Brady did it again. Yeah, I heard about that. It's like, didn't he basically just, like, carry his team all the way to, like, a landslide win or something? It's got to be pretty sad when your entire team is carried by one guy. Or that the other team lets your team get carried by one guy. The defense in the KC's O-line was making Mahomes run for his life. They need the credit as well. I don't know any of your technical sports lingo. Or who Mahomes is. It's like anybody watching, any normal person watching like a Star Trek episode or something where there's like a lot of technobabble. That's me with sports games. I'm like, what? Who just ran a field goal? Who slam dunked the touchdown? Look at him dribble that hole in one. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I should probably pick an objective and try to find it. I have something starred already. Should probably go towards that. Hiss. My sister's got a rice cooker going for dinner. It's a pressure cooker, so it's releasing a lot of air right now. Ramirez? Hello? Sir? What? Okay, I can only talk to you from that side.
You might swing by. Right, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Sir, why was your mouth, like, not moving at all for, like, all of that dialogue? Also, you seem to have a very lazy eye. And your model is significantly lower quality than mine. Yeah.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
Your clinic.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-team colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What about Bradley?
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. Was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
Life on Eos?
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
He looks like he has a ridiculous amount of teeth on his bottom row.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Like, it looked like he had 30 just on his bottom row of teeth. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Thoughtful. Reflective. Yeah. Quizzical. Break out the air mattresses. Yeah. Medical team party. Medical team party. Sleep over in the med bay. We have no patience. What is this? Flaurite! Give me the flaurite. Oh. The star is just leading me back to my ship. Okay. Journal. Better beginning? Question mark? No? Speak with Addison on the Nexus? Aren't there any side missions? Do I have to go on the map to track the side missions? Tracked objective, waypoint. New mission? New mission. Ah, God, Bright. Still hate that this game does that. It's like, oh, you're in a menu? You're leaving the menu? Okay, let's make everything the brightest white that we can and pierce your eyeballs while everything loads in. Terminal? Terminal. There's no messages at the terminal. I think we've already made a mistake on our first habitable planet. We have obviously defrosted Lex Luthor. There he is, right there. Plotting. Oh, this is like a vendor. Never mind. I was trying to find a quest and all I did was find a vendor. One guy is busy doing work. The other one is just standing by a crate. Wait, what? Okay. Suddenly, I was able to find where the side quests are. I want to collect area resources and develop a weapon. That is what the game has told me to do. What is flashing? Light? What are you flashing? Light? Memory trigger. Okay. So your dad had a memory of Eos or something?
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Okay. Hey, August.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything.
This
thanks
guy
to
must
you.
be important. He got a
Bit dusty,
cutscene
but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
and a close-up on his face. Don't overwork yourselves.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
Never knew what hit him.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Look forward.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Alright.
Pathfinder.
Journal. Okay, let me do all the stuff that has a solid place to do things. Solid location. Hello, Flaurite. I see you. Flaurite. Where does it want me to go for that quests? Memory trigger. Lost brother. Okay. Yes, I want to fast travel. I mean, even using the vehicle in this game, it's kind of slow going trying to go across the entire map. So I will fast travel whenever I can.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
Excuse me? Hello? Clancy? Oh, he's a vendor.
The failure here was expensive, Pathfinder. It's worn all of us down, not just our shuttles.
Okay. Apparently I've got to go past the force fields, so I should probably get in my car and drive the rest of the way.
Life support is back online.
Who's gonna tell you when
Detecting
it's
above normal radiation
too
levels.
late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Why is life support draining so quickly when I'm in the car? I am in the car. Why, car?
Detecting
Why do
above
you
normal
suck so
radiation
much right
levels.
now, car? Fine.
Radiation levels normal. Life support is back online.
Is it up on the cliff? Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Excuse me, sir. Perk. Okay, there's kind of a path up there. Screw you. Tires on. Go speed racer. Go speed racer. Go speed racer. Go. Freaking. I will deliver this pendant to its location. If it kills me. Well, maybe not if it kills me. It'd kind of be hard to do the rest of the quests in this game. Huzzah! Forward. Yes. Ah.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
His brother's name was Dash. What a stupid name. Bloop. Okay. Actually, let me look at the map again. Where is the next spot? Let's go check out the first murderer location. Let me change to that in my journal. First murder. There we go. Gotta go find Find the murder evidence. See if we can clear this guy's name, or if he's an actual murderer. I kind of hope the quest ends with him actually being a murderer and that his wife was wrong, because there's so
Have to
many
get
times
used to
you have
life on
this
this
quest in
rock.
games and it's
Too long staring at it
always,
from the
oh
Nexus
no,
and
he
knowing
was
we'd
framed.
failed.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try. People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
Aha!
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
How do I scan again? I guess I gotta get out of the vehicle to scan, huh? What was it?
On my way.
There we go.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Frickin' bugs. Oh my god. All those giblets were bigger than their body. They expand when they die. Fascinating.
I read your dossier.
Dossier, huh? Fancy. So, what's it say?
That's classified.
Uh-huh. Don't start something you can't finish, Harper.
Okay, look. Not starting anything. I'm military, you're not. But we're in this together now. Only thing that counts is getting out of it. If you've got the skills to help with that, and it looks like you do, then
Then we're good?
we're good.
The dialogue in this game sometimes has like really weird pauses where it's like, I don't know if the conversation's over or not, and then it just continues.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
On to the next piece of evidence. On to running over that guy. And this guy. Or, you know, the vehicle doesn't kill them at all.
I think
It
that's
just
it.
clips through them. Aha!
Pathfinder.
Buried under the
Scan has
sand.
picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Milken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
Okay. Back to the vehicle. To the Batmobile. Robin, Batgirl. We must find more evidence so we can find out who was behind this
Pathfinder,
murderous
the
deed.
remnant altered the landscape ahead. picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
Okay, back in the vehicle then. La 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 la.
Let's do this!
La, 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 la. Hello, cave.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Hello, Karkin. Stop it. Ow. Ow.
One's gone.
Remains. Yes, please. Resources. Nice looking cadmium. For some cadmium berry eggs. Let's see. Is this Omni tool in the Karkin dung? Probably. There it is.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data.
Okay.
Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Milken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Of course he was innocent. So it would seem.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play
You
it.
know who else? You know who's not that innocent?
Where's Nilkin?
Britney
Sorry,
Spears.
old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Is that Nilkin?
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilkin. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Okay, so the guy didn't kill the guy that he was convicted of killing, but he was trying to kill him. There we go. So basically we can get him for attempted manslaughter, not outright murder. Okay, that's a good twist. Somebody in the writing staff for this game definitely knew what they were doing. Let's see. Do we have anything left to do here for that quest, or is that back for confront Nilkin? Okay, so that would take us back to the Nexus. Bum 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 bum. Hitting rocks for science. Let's do it. Time to go hit rocks for science. Which is the closest location for hitting rocks for science? Behind us. Damn it. So it should be around this way.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully Padromo sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
Ah, brightness.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
Ow.
Life support
Let
systems
me run.
offline. My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve
Can we get
his
inside
geophysics
before I
VI
die? No, of
considerably.
course not. How am I supposed to hit rocks for science if you put them out in the radiation level 3 area? Come on.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
Let's figure out what's going on with this place. Scan. Intergalactic? Planetary? Planetary? Intergalactic? Is there anything at the top of this to scan? No? Okay. Disappointed. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Let me get back to my car now. My life support is failing. Hello, container. Inorganic lubricant. You just leave that lying around on a planet? Fine. I return to the mission area.
Life support levels are critically low.
Let me go!
Life support failing. Seek safety immediately.
Where the frick is the rock? There? I died trying to get there. Come on. Let me at least get to the door faster this time.
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would
Why?
improve his geophysics VI considerably.
So there's no physical way, I guess, to get in there without dying. That's stupid. That is so stupid.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Guess I'll get there later. Let's see. On to the next one. Which I hope isn't nearly as hazardous as the other one. I wouldn't know because all the other nodes are way outside of any of the areas that we have control over. Great. Zoom. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Zoom out. Thank you. I'll grab that memory trigger.
Radiation levels normal.
Map. Excuse me, camera. You turned me around from where I was trying to look. Apparently I was facing a memory trigger. Show me the trigger. Get triggered. Is this the trigger? Trigger? No, research center. And a terminal. Oh. Activate power relay. Do it! Apparently I've already done it. Okay. Where's the memory then? Oh. I was looking at the wrong thing. Because so many of the mini-map markers look the same. Oh, is it out there somewhere? Okay, I'll get back in my freaking car.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
I am looking for a memory. No! Stop! Wheels on. Thank you. I didn't have to do this for the Mako all the time. There it is. Somewhere out there.
Here they come!
Beneath the pale moonlight.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Get triggered, memory. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Additional tasks. Missing science vessel? Permanent data cores. Naming the dead. Okay. That's something I can do on EOS. I remember that much.
Radiation levels normal. Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
I think I've done this one already, and yet they're acting like I haven't done it. Alright.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully Padromo sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
Kill the things! Yeah. Robots versus weird reptile things.
Looks like the Scourge got to this remnant.
Hilarion? Is that how you pronounce that? Hello? Sir? Chimris? Mm-hmm. Ezo. What are you? What are those? Hello, Ezo. Everybody, back to the car. On the road again. I just can't wait to be on the road again. Oh my god, why are you so slow? Why are you worse than the Mako? They knew that people didn't like the Mako, so when they made another driving section, why did they take out all the good parts of the Mako?
Nice work.
Like the fact that it had a gun, or that it could run up nearly 90-degree angle walls. Which, convert to the all-terrain tires. I see a dish. Is that the place where I started? Bleh. I must find new places. New life and new civilizations. Yeah! Wreck the car.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
This is the sweet spot? Okay. Okay. Excuse me. All-terrain tires, please. I never told you to shut off. Okay. Into the cave. Yes.
Got a bit sloppy in that last fight. Nasira would be scolding me for bad technique.
She taught you just fine. You don't need hand-holding.
Just wish I felt steadier out here. All these new challenges.
We're making it through. Sometimes that's all you need.
It was like a trail going up there, which will probably help me find these other places. Here we go. Thank you.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Fucking... I was just at a radiation 1 level area. Is there no radiation level 2? It just spikes from 1 to 3? Shit, I need to quickly figure out what's going on here.
Life support levels are critically low.
Look at that view.
And I'm about to
Wow,
die again.
that's something.
The Outland Spire. You can see it from almost anywhere.
Why is all of this level 3 radiation? The game's trying to force me to go to other planets, isn't it? I'm trying to clear this planet before I move on to the next one.
Makes you want to sail across, doesn't it?
Wonder what it's like on Eos when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it.
Too bad there's no time for a swim.
This place is a
I'm
strain on our
only
gear,
happy when it
but
rains.
so is everywhere else.
We're outfitted best we can be.
Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for Eos.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
This is resonating now. Probably with the vault.
Fuck off. Give me tires. Let me go up steep inclines. I need to get somewhere safe before I lose
Wonder what
all
these
of my
bits
health.
remnant tech used to be.
Fallen monolith? Those will land with a bang.
I need to get somewhere
Sawtooth
safe.
Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
Yay. Explosions.
My
Find
sex is real and will not found in my database, Pathfinder.
civilization.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
Must find way back to civilization before we explode. Trying to return to a safe zone. Oh! At least I died gloriously burning, jumping off a cliff. Well, I found some new stuff. I died in the process, but I found new stuff. Okay. Put me back here. God damn it. And none of the stuff I explored is explored. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I'll leave. Frickin' game. We've got to keep you from exploring. Fast travel to the Tempest. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. What? Get in. Depart the planet. Might as well, since we can't go anywhere besides where we already are
Leaving Atmo.
without
All
dying.
clear.
Hang on just a sec. I'm gonna get my dinner together so I can eat some stuff while I play.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Really? A cutscene and dialogue as soon as I get back to my ship, and I missed every single word. Why? Is there a way to get a refresher for what was just said? Work it out.
You're professionals. I'm not going to babysit bunk assignments. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Helios threw us for a loop, meaning we're kinda new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now and try to stick to them.
Sounds good. If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
Back on the ship. Do I have emails?
Drac, I'm working with Vetra to track down prosthetic gel and those other items we discussed.
You're too good to me, Doc.
Nothing for me. Playing favorites, Lexi?
What? No? Need something?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain, by species.
How do you think
Keep
the human
trying
crew
to
members
grab
are handling
food.
things?
There's
And
a
the
lot of
game
them.
keeps not letting me.
Gil?
Stop
Gil
giving me
likes to use
choices.
humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Really? 2 sentences? That's all you're gonna give me for everybody?
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Lexi, you're killing me here. I want long dialogue. I'm trying to prepare food.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Okay, fine. I've got everything, Lexi. I'll sit down and eat my food while I freaking talk to you line by line.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused or hurt.
I get it. She
I'd like
wanted
to check
be
in
with
on
my
the
dad.
non-human crew.
Ask away.
Vetra.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Hello?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
And that's all you're going to say. You're only going to give me 2 sentences about any given character?
Is Drac good?
That old
Me
bastard's
time.
always
Yeah.
good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
PB.
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with
Does
a
that mean
needle
that
if she gets
Lexi
too
likes
close.
Drac?
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
No, don't lose food. Fine. See you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He could inspire people.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
As for what I'm currently eating, it is butter chicken with rice and some homemade palak paneer, for lack of a better term. That's spinach with cheese. Super good. Love me some Indian food. Does she have any more dialogue?
Back again?
You do have more dialogue.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. Your time defending Silva's expedition was probably more important. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
Tell me about your unit.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Isn't Asari space peaceful?
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
Military career.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents. But we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
The Prothean digs woke us up to how much we don't know, and to what humanity's next leap might be. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed a fresh start.
We needed to start over somewhere new. Together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Just let's discover an entirely new galaxy. You know, why not?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
How do they figure it out?
Does that mean fraternization is okay for Asari commandos?
It'll happen, but usually only for one deployment. Asari don't usually stay with each other long term. After your 500th birthday, you learn some self-control.
The Asari arc.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, he must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
I can still ask about the Asari arc and war stories?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Okay, she says something slightly different.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Or not.
Any more Commando war stories?
Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and with me around, she wasn't the kid anymore. She was a biotic protege. I once saw her yank an AA gun right off its housing. Crushed a gang of slavers with it.
Ouch.
They didn't feel it for long. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
More war
Any more
stories?
Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
Okay. Goodbye.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alright. Bum bum bum. Time to run around and talk to everyone a million times.
Ryder?
You've got nothing new.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Bum, bum, bum. What do we got going on here? Anybody? Everybody, move your feet and feel united.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes. Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
That's one way to put it. Does have beauty.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that.
Do, do, do,
Helios
do,
is
do.
incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
God? What does God need with a starship?
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
I don't want to be an atheist and crush her dreams.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
Get more on this.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
I'd like that. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Okay. Hello, my man.
Hello, Gil? When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. What can I do for you?
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Seconds of rice and curry. Tell me about Solarians.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated, lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it, Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
Watch Tombstone with somebody?
Make it the right way.
Good movie. I watched it with my ex's family the day that I was kicked out. Good movie. Prepping my seconds. All right. You and Gil are fighting?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. Sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
There. Food. Right. Opinion on the others?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Rest of the crew.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
Tell me something else about the ship.
The glass on board? It's actually a clear oxide and nanofiber compound. It bends rather than shattering.
How tough is it? We're only an arm's length away from hard vacuum.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan with sledgehammers and a C-Sec battering ram. It's sturdy.
Nice.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal, and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new ones.
Alright. Bye.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Talk to Subi about any more stuff?
Ryder.
Maybe later.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Emails. All the emails. Yes. 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 Okay. We're done. Right up on the emails. Galaxy now. But I want to talk to more people.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Like trouble here.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh. Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
War stories. Give me
Got
war
any
stories.
Stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Oh, if it scratches his butt.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
More combat advice?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
More combat advice?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything
Tell
with
me
heavy
more about
armor.
fighting Ket.
Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally, there's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
Tell me more about getting set on fire.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Okay, I think... Okay, hold up. There might be a little inaccuracy here. So, we were supposed to be woken up after, like, what, 600 years? And set up the Nexus and all that stuff? So how was he active with an outfit 400 years ago when we were still probably like 200 years into hibernation? I think he's making it up.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant. Keep your distance. Don't let him get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
More combat advice?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
What stories?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Oh. Nexus Uprising.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
How is she with the politics?
Do you think Kesh can handle station politics?
Kesh can handle anything. Thing is, Spender's a liar and a coward. He was part of the mutiny, I know he was. A lot of people got hurt because of him, on both sides.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, You're probably the best one for that job.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Call everyone kid.
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
I like him. He's like an older Rex. Or? Aboard. Drek and PB are officially on the team. Blah! I hate when it loads in white. Dip. Nope. Same thing. Seen the last few times I came in here. Okay. Okay. What we got going on here? I see Vetra. Walking around. Being Vetra.
So, Vetra, I hear this joker beat you at poker, too.
Where'd you hear that?
The little Brody told her.
A gloating Brody.
It was a close game.
You did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it.
Forget him. Let's get a game going with everyone else to hone our skills and take him out.
Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks. I need my creds. And my clothes. And both my kidneys.
I always have time for you.
Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. Then again,
A
the
hopeless
entire
romantic.
idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Okay. What's going on in here? Nothing? Okay. Okay. There's Liam.
Prodromos. Prodromos.
Bing breadsticks,
Sounds good,
what about
doesn't
you?
it? We started Pathfinder. A new life.
I had some non-bread.
That is goddamn brilliant.
That's the flat pita-like bread that they use for Indian dishes. I had naan. And butter chicken and rice and palak paneer.
Just stopping by for not much. Just showing some interest. Ugh.
Bad opening, Pathfinder. You're better than that.
Yes, well, screw it. I'm owning it.
See, I knew it. Alright, interest returned. Let's bank that for another day.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We'll talk later.
You had all that nothing to talk about. Thanks, Liam, for confirming that you're a brain-dead soccer player. got nothing to talk about because all I ever do is play soccer and do police things.
Hi there. Just checking in. What's up?
No dialogue. Okay.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
Talking everybody up.
It.
Gil!
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
You have nothing.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Good talking to you. All of the no dialogue we shared. That was some great non-dialogue. Woo! I guess I'll have to go to a planet and stuff and things, you know. Bloop. Galaxy map. Can I scan the planet? Scan the planet. Do it. Makes me wonder if I can scan like asteroids and stuff and just like get their resources remotely through this scanning method. Why can't I do that for planets? Cluster map? Alright. Erickson. That one's not trying to get my attention immediately, so that means it's probably got side content.
So this is where the human Ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan.
Starship wreckage.
Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Interesting. Of the police.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Find anything interesting from scanning this in detail? Found it.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly.
Deploying
Deploy probe.
Satellite detected.
Any more anomaly? Guess not. Ooh. Vinland. There gonna be a saga at Vinland? A Vinland saga, you might say?
Anomaly on sensors.
Just an app on my phone trying to send me messages, make me do things. You can't make me. I won't let you make me. Get it? There's a hole in the world.
We've got a crater.
Experience. I have experienced the hole. It was crucially important to experience the hole. Hello Land. Hello Land.
Anomaly on sensors.
You look like you're made of cheese. Like even more than the moon.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
It's huge. Huge mineral deposit. I'm guessing there's only like maybe one thing per planet or node in each section of the galaxy, each cluster. Was that Macland? Markland. You got a moon or a planet. Scan. Oh, we're at 100% already. Dang it. All right. Cluster map away. Jing-hee. Let's go there. So earlier today, I was doing a lot of
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
as I was
Anomaly
saying.
detected.
As I was saying, earlier today I was doing a lot of voice acting auditions and stuff. I applied for like I auditioned for like 30 roles across like 20 different projects, most of them paid, hoping that some of them turn out pretty good. There were a few others that were just like kind of for fun, fan dubs and like reading dubs of like various fan fictions or fan dubs of anime.
I'm picking up something.
I'm an anomaly. Where are you, anomaly? This must be it. The hottest point on the planet.
I found something.
Active volcano. Good job. Okay. Nothing else on that ball.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh? You!
Deploying probe. Getting a
Ezo. Ezo. I want the Ezo. I need the Ezo. Ezo. Juan? Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. H599. What is it? What you got?
Anomaly on sensors.
Anomaly. Anomaly. What are you? A satellite?
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Ship wreckage. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Quarian nav processor. That's not promising. Okay. Fission. Fission. Phase out. Huh? 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 I must have already looked at this place. Active volcano. Yeah. I looked at the active volcano. Gongjin? What's going on at Gongjin? Any anomalies? No anomaly? Well, you're boring. I'm going back to the Nexus. Blah. Taking my toys and leaving. Bing. Gotta talk to people about a murder investigation, and then I think there was another person I had to talk to for another quest thing. Time to discuss murder. Murder. What am I skipping?
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder.
What was with that camera cut where my head was
New
way
scientific
down?
Talent waking up will unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
Proves our resilience.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Of lots of rocks and sand. And radiation. Please don't let it burn you.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
He talks very normal for being a female Solarian.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
That didn't look fun.
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm just so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
I've heard bad things about him.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
How can I help?
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Hi, this is Jen Garson, founder of the initiative. We're constantly striving to make life
A return to the Tempest.
enjoyable for all our citizens.
You can't make me, game.
But we know there's always room for improvement. If you have any suggestions, don't hesitate to share them.
It's such a mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Handle one thing at a time. It's all you can do. Don't.
Petra!
The crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Relax a little.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Can Tyrians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
Okay.
Please report any suspicious activity to the nearest security representative. A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus Hull. Hi, I'm Jan Garson.
Abina, what you doing?
How may I assist?
Log off.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
But you didn't do anything.
You may access one of our automated information kiosks.
All these NPCs and none of them have anything to say to me. Fine.
Did you fill out those request forms like I asked?
I tried. It's like they spawn when I'm not looking. It never ends.
Hi, this is Jan Garson, founder of the initiative.
Keep getting subtitles for conversations I can't even pinpoint and listen to. Oh, this is where we were earlier. They've improved things a lot. Jesus.
Still missing some parts.
Hmm. Hello? Are you okay? Not now. I am sulking. Allow me to sulk. Just for a few minutes.
We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area.
Tech lab. Hello?
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults from the surface?
Nah, Rachni engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
Research? Research? Research. Du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du. Okay, I'll stop. What? Um. Ooh. I want it. I want it. That is a stupid looking helmet. Who would ever want to wear a stupid looking green combat helmet? Gross. Make the assault rifle? God dang it. I never have the materials. What good is research and development if I can never afford to be able to do it? Excuse me?
And its gas bladder can expand 300%. Amazing.
Hey, Hearing, how about you not dissect things over lunch? It's weird.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam will love them.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
We'll do that next time I get on the ship. Might be next stream.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people.
Click here to learn more.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own with you. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Icon here.
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep curiosity that needs to know what else is out there. Our own Milky Way is just one tiny speck in a universe full of mysteries. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
Oh my god. What were you doing, lady?
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
me about yourself.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
This kind of looks like I'm talking to a ficus. What is this place?
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Any info on the Ket?
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
Not right now.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace and Pathfinder, do you have a moment? We, need to explain you.
Explain me?
Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Thanks.
Of course.
I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus...
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
We hope you'll enjoy
Okay.
about the rich diversity...
Solarians are considered among the
Oh,
brightest
it's like a little cultural museum.
We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of deduction.
This was a neat idea. Your homeworld.
Where do you come from?
Solarians originate from a world known as Surkesh. It's a tropical planet covered with oceans and rainforests. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Surkesh's lush jungles, but with our technological advancements, we can adapt to nearly any environment. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer.
Your history.
What's Solarian history like?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species in the Milky Way to help form a galactic government, the Citadel Council. From time to time, we also guided other species, such as the Krogan, to better channel their natural gifts towards worthy pursuits. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect is the key to improving the quality of life for all.
I have a feeling that this cultural museum is going to, like, whitewash a lot of the darker parts of Milky Way history for the new species that come to visit.
It's been my pleasure. Rest assured, the people of Andromeda have nothing to fear from Solarians.
Like, I feel like the Solarian one should have mentioned its relationship to a lot of other like the Krogan, but with their troubled history of not liking each other, and, you know, the whole genophage thing.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari. It would be my pleasure to tell you about our kind.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Very well. Asari are the oldest civilized race in the Milky Way galaxy. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war or conflict.
Where do you come from?
Asari come from a planet known as Thesia, which many consider the crown jewel of the Milky Way. It's a thriving world blessed with prosperity and peace, and the center of the largest economy in the galaxy. With the high concentration of element zero on Thesia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities. It is considered a hallmark of our species.
What's Asari history like?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel Council, the seat of government for our home galaxy. In the ensuing centuries, Asari placed great value on cooperation and collaboration. Many species look to us for leadership and guidance. Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains.
Log off.
Farewell. We look forward to forging new bonds with our friends in Andromeda. The wisdom you share is our reward.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a
Hello, Terry NVI.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others. No one places personal needs ahead of the greater whole. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
Homeworld?
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Power. The atmosphere's weak magnetic field shaped our evolution into the life form you see today. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rays of Power's sun.
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements among species turned into lasting friendships. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have had disastrous consequences. But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine. One that I hope other Turians will soon enjoy.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
I feel like when they have a Krogan VI set up, it's going to, oh, they do have one set up. It's probably going to have all the negative things that all the other races lack on their VIs.
One of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Okay.
Of course you are. You may look scary, but don't let that worry you. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst conditions.
Where do you come from?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators, nasty weather, and not much else. But it gave us our identity, forced us to adapt and evolve. Everything about us is built for survival. How many species do you know that have a pair of spare lungs just in case? Or 4 testicles?
Testicles. I was going to bring that up. Krogan quads. Your history.
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the toughest survived. That usually meant a lot of fighting. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. We once had a great society, but I'm ashamed to say, we squandered it. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for peace and a fresh start. Thanks for chatting. We're all looking forward to meeting our new neighbors.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Oh yeah, conflict is so rare.
We're glad you could visit.
Human VI.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people, just ask.
Okay.
Good to hear. Humanity is a diverse species. You may notice different skin colors or religious beliefs among our people. Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate
Never.
diversity rather than fight over it.
Of course.
Where do you come from?
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful blue world with everything from oceans to jungles, snowy mountain peaks to deserts. It's also an oasis of biological diversity. Scientists calculate Earth contains nearly 9 million unique animal and plant species.
What's human history like?
Humanity is a young people compared to many of the other Milky Way races. We didn't discover spaceflight until much later. But what we lack in age, we make up for with enthusiasm and a pioneer spirit. We'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks. I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of the many great things we bring to Andromeda.
All these new species are gonna come here, and they'll see the human VI, and they'll see all these humans walking around, and they'll be asking them all for ice cream all the time.
This is Arth Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long
They
voyage
better
from
have
the
some
Milky
good
Way
humor.
galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend. This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Not exploiting your land or anything.
They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about
Alright,
your
let's
own culture.
do the Pathfinder VI thing.
Pathfinder Informational VI. I am programmed with all relevant data. However, you must identify which information I should prioritize. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Female, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery or first contact with new species?
Let's go with exploration and discovery.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders or an honor of the former Pathfinders?
List the former Pathfinders.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing this Pathfinder Information VI. Implementing changes.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center.
This display describes our Pathfinders. The initiative's elite explorers.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich
Tell me about Pathfinders.
from the Milky Way.
Pathfinders survey distant worlds and discover promising new outpost sites for the initiative. Our colonization efforts wouldn't be possible without them.
How does someone usually become a Pathfinder?
Our Pathfinders are selected from promising candidates of every species. Former Pathfinders include Alec Ryder, N7 operative. We honor him.
Tough job. Do Pathfinders have help?
Each Pathfinder has a team of talented specialists drawn from multiple backgrounds and species. If you see a Pathfinder on your travels, be sure to say hello.
The Nexus is a place of friendship
Wonder if I can get this part of local traders.
What's through this door?
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
Operations.
This is Atlas. Our first outpost, Andromeda, has confirmed full deployment on EOS.
There's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get
We
sick.
expect the colony to be
You're
fully
sick.
self-supporting.
Locking a man up for germs. If I die, I'm gonna sue your asses.
Keep blowing that hot air, pal. It'll dry out faster.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Yes and no.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
You'd have to be convicted for something else. Like, premeditated or attempted manslaughter.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Because you planned to kill him. There's such a thing as attempted manslaughter charges. It's your tenant. Hey, Kandros.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Alright. I've got to go to the bathroom, and we just hit the 3-hour mark. I usually try to keep my streams within 3 hours, so I'll go ahead and log off. Thank you for joining me on my day 4 stream. I will be back day after tomorrow, which would be Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye out. I will announce when I go live through the usual channel, Twitter, and my Discord server stuff. Y'all have a great day and have a great tomorrow. Bye.